Right.
And I had a theory that there was a guy who worked in the Pentagon during the Vietnam War, and his sole pleasure and mission in life was to put people into units so their mail would get screwed up. So if he had a McLucky and a Lucky, he put them both in the same team.
You honked it up, huh?
So we got them both over here.
Okay.
Anybody else missing? Or you see?
No, you got all of mine. I see it. Lieutenant Sauls is deceased, it says on your list.
Yeah.
But no, I got the rest of them down.
Okay.
Vernon Jackson, our team sergeant. Glenn Toome was intel. Marion Kendall Camo. And then I had 2 medics, Barry and Marshall, and Fisher, radio operator.
Jim, what happened to you this morning? That's not good. Yeah, we missed you. Okay, I've got another thing going on to this afternoon here with the 311. All right, if you want to come up, you can come up and join us. There's not too many of us up here right now. Just click on it. I'll send you a link. Yeah. All right, bye.
Hey, Steve, what does the Y or the YE, what that status?
Y means I know where you are.
Okay.
YE means I have an email for you.
Okay.
But on this pass, I added to it. I added a comma and a period.
I see.
If it's a period, that means I talked to you recently.
Okay, got it.
Comma means I tried to call you, but you didn't answer your phone.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people here. Now, he finally answered his phone, and I have an email for him. But he's not up here right now. So.
Okay, that's good.
Were you able to make contact with that guy, Range? Nolan Range?
Range. Yeah, Nolan W. Range. No, I didn't. What happened with that? There was inbox and yeah, they couldn't find anything on him.
Wow.
No records, no nothing. And I got him, but they couldn't find him dead.
What you've got, you're showing Walter Fisher up there. Have you not been in contact with him?
Let me do this one first. Yeah, Nolan Range is just nothing on him.
Yeah.
Okay. Fisher, Fisher.
Yes, it's right under where you're showing range down on your screen.
Okay. So what happened with him? See attached. Where's the attachment? She attached. Attached. Where's the attachment? Okay, I'm going to stop sharing this for a minute. Stop the share. There's the attachment.
What does the YZ mean?
It means whose name is that?
That's on this guy, Walsh, William P. Medic.
The Z means that he really was not interested in talking to me.
Hmm.
So
I think he was the medic that took care of me when I got wounded. He was a fairly new guy.
let's see here. Let me go back to this. Share screen again. Share. Okay, here's Fisher's, the attached file. And these are a whole bunch of Fishers, but because we had no specific information on them, I couldn't go any further in looking for it. Now let me blow this up a little bit.
Okay.
Zoom to zoom to 100%. Okay, so this is a list of Fishers in the United States. Now, this guy is in New York. He's 50 years old. That's not him. This guy's 75. That's a good age.
He'd be about right.
But he is this
Walter
is
Fisher.
Walter P, and this is a Walter C.
Well, I don't know what his middle name, my radio operator. I don't know.
I have him as a P. Okay. And here's another one. Here's another one. This guy here is more likely than anything else. 78 years old. Okay.
Okay.
And how does that fit into what you think, how old he was when in relation to you?
Well, he was a pretty young guy. Of course, I was only 25 at the time, so you know he could very well have been in his early 20s. I'm 81 now.
Okay, so you're born in 39.
And I was born in 40.
And 40. Okay. If he's 78, he was born in 43.
Well, like I said, I was 25 then, so he could easily have been, 22.
Yeah. All right. Now there's another guy down here. He died in 2011 in Reedsville, Pennsylvania. Doesn't give his birthday. So I don't have any age on him. Another guy, 48, is too young. This guy here, there's no date of birth. And another Walter P. also died, but no date of birth.
Yeah.
So there's, that's why I really didn't follow up on this one, because they're just too many unknowns. There's no indication of where he might have come from, no accent. He was a Southern boy. Nothing.
Of all these people that have military service?
No, these people are just, this particular group of people is just Walter Fishers all over the United States.
Okay, whoever shares that name, okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think if you were 25 and I think he'd be younger than 23 for you to notice. You'd see a difference, a wider difference. I think it's these guys, other people who are dead.
Yeah, I'd be surprised. He was a Spec 4. So, he would have had maybe 3 or 4 years of service. So if he enlisted at 18, he's Maybe a little old for him, but
Well, in any event, there are just too many people there to
oh yeah,
make a guess on.
of course.
In other cases, I have other information where they've checked in with me in the past. So I
Okay.
have stuff, but this one I didn't really. So, and there are a lot of people here that have the wrong middle initial, and people have multiple middle initials.
Sure.
So there's really no telling. So there you are. When were you specifically medevacs? Okay, you got a Silver Star on January 1st of 66, Terry.
Yeah.
Were you medevac from that incident?
No.
No.
It was the mission after that.
Okay, that was all right. For some reason, your orders for when you get that Purple Heart, it says 304 on there.
Let me check for a minute.
When you got your actually, when you got your Silver Star, it says C2. That's wrong too. Except Lin was in 2 Corps there.
They got my Purple Heart as 28. 28 what? Hang on.
26. 25 January.
Yeah.
It was stationed on the 27th.
28 January 66. That was the mission I took on right after that other mission on a New Year's.
All right, but for some reason, okay, your Silver Star. Here we are. It was redesignated 304. So the time you were there, it was 304, which is what we had with the other person you mentioned.
Well, what happened was when I first got there, we were part of the B team was Bammy to it.
Yeah.
But while I was there, they thought that the B team was just too far out, so they transferred us to Benoit.
Well, no, they transferred the province to Benoit. They transferred the province to 3 Corps, from 2 Corps to 3 Corps.
Right.
And as a result, you had to be transferred to C3 instead of C2.
Correct.
Your Silver Star orders show you at C2, but you really were at that time A304. But 304 was put into the B team at B31, and then all of a sudden you became 311. So complicated.
Yeah, it is.
You were on Hendrick's original team?
I wasn't on the original team. No, I came in to replace the weapons guy that was there.
Schmutzler here. Yeah.
Yeah, I came from Canac and transferred over to Tanh Lin.
Okay.
Let's see. Schmutzler was not there. Zabikoski was there. Willie Chappell came in later. And this guy Range is the guy who came in to replace me. And so I took him out on his first mission, and that's where I got hit.
Okay.
So I don't know.
The chapel wasn't there yet.
Yeah, Chappell was there.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, when I was in the hospital at Benoit, he came in with malaria. So we sat there talking until the nurse chased me out.
So Terry, am I hearing you say that you went then to Tan Lin at some point?
Huh? Say again?
Yes.
You went to Tan Lin at some point, A311?
Yeah,
When was that?
August, I think,
August of what year?
65.
August 65. Okay. Yeah, I didn't come.
I'd like to know what happened to all my gear after I medevaced out. I never saw it again.
Well, I came into A311 in December of 66.
That's a year later.
Yeah. I didn't see anything with your name on it that I remember.
Well, I haven't seen all my stuff since I left, and I had some good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, what I was told was I got medevac. I was en route to Triple Army Hospital, Hawaii, but we had stopped in the Philippines, Clark Air Force Base, and I was told that the team was told I died in the Philippines.
Oh my God. Huh.
So I guess they split my gear up.
Yeah, they may have just disposed of it.
I had a good damn Bowie knife with the Special Forces crest on it. Must be worth about $500–600 now.
Probably double that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the knives and the berets that we had in Vietnam, the berets, if they have an embroidery inside,
Yeah.
they're worth more than they paid us for the whole year.
Well, I still got mine. It's got the dragon in it, the red dragon. I had two, one with green dragon, one with red dragon.
Well, I put a note in my will so that my kids go through all the stuff I've got. Don't sell the knife. Don't sell the beret at a garage sale. This guy who's already offered me money for it, call him up, because that's over $1,000 each.
Really?
Yeah.
I got when I was at Nha Trang, I was presented with a commando dagger with the 5th group on it.
Yeah.
That must be worth some money.
Well, that's what I said. They're at least $1,000 for the beret and $1,000 for the knife as a minimum.
Wow.
But they have to be the berets have to be embroidered. This somebody actually wrote this book, and they pictured inside all the different variations of the knives. So you can see that they have everything. Yeah, each knife and what the different variations were. There's people out there that know this shit.
Well, I don't know if you can see this, but this is
Put it
my
on,
beret.
man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I remember when I got to the train, the sergeant major says, you know, go over there to the embroidery shop and get your beret embroidered. So that was good advice. In fact, one of the stories was about one of the sergeant majors. They called him, yeah, that's special. That's
Yeah, this is one I got, and it has on it, 5th Group, 5th Special Forces Group, Vietnam. And I brought back my banana knife too. Have you been able to contact anybody from my era? My period?
look at the YEs over there. Okay, what you have is a Fairbanks,
Yeah,
Fairborn knife,
yeah.
and 10th group, 5th group, chrome plated, manufactured by Japan Sword. It should say on the handle, on the bottom of the handle.
Let me see.
But there's different models of it. But what you showed,
Well, the only thing on it is that engraved on the blade and on the handle is the crest,
yeah. So
but it
it's not
doesn't,
on
nothing else.
on this. No. On the
Okay, this one says Japan.
Japan Sword.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So if I'm reading this right, that one on one side says Japan Sword, on the other side it has the SF crest
correct.
on the guard there, and so that's a 5th Special Forces Group presentation knife, manufactured by Japan Sword, chrome plated.
Hmm.
And there's a leather sheath to it if you have that too.
Yeah,
So as I said, so
yeah, but
these fanatics got everything documented.
the metal tip from the sheath kind of fell off. I still have it though.
My wife used my knife to dig up banana trees in Malaysia and chop the chip off of it. Doesn't matter. These guys are all hungry to get it.
What's it worth?
They said over $1,000 each.
Oh, wow, great.
That's not bad. I don't need $1,000. I want to keep the knife for the time being. But when I'm gone, my kids have no interest whatsoever in that. So just so long as they don't sell it for 50 cents in a garage sale, I turn it over to the grave if that happens. Hold on a minute here. Nothing happened here. Okay. So at the time you were there,
Tanh is deceased, Jesus.
Rich Miller just came in. So, yeah, Sario Cavallo. The XO, he's around.
Yeah, Whalen, he was the XO when I was there.
Well, let's see, you go back to 8, okay, yeah. Corral was there later. But I talked to both Robinson and Trickett, both of them. Then you're after them both too.
Well, I was there when Robinson was there. I think he tried to kill me.
He did. Well,
Yeah.
I guess you're not eager to see him right now, huh?
Well, we were on one mission, and next thing I know, I'm receiving a M79 fire from his direction. That's not good. And then he sent me on this last mission that I got wounded, and I tried to tell him, that's not a good place to go. That's a way station. He says, no. Well, I winded up with all recruits. The only one that was experienced was my interpreter and my replacement. So that was not a good plan either. But I sure like, I think if you can give me that telephone number of this guy, Walsh, I'd like to talk to him since he was the last guy I saw on that mission. I'd like to get a hold of that my replacement, because I have some things to tell him too.
Who's your replacement?
Range. You can't find anything on him.
Okay, Range, yeah. Now, hold on here.
But he looked like he had lasted the whole year.
Well, that's just be the limit of my information.
Yeah.
So Paulette is probably out there. He was in Louisiana last. I went looking for him, and
Say again?
he was in Louisiana last time I went looking for him.
Who,
And
Range?
I know, Paulette.
Oh, yeah. I got Paulette's address and telephone number. I called him up once. Yeah, he was in Louisiana.
So what we were looking for who? Robinson? No, Robinson was
No,
going to kill you.
Walsh. He was the medic.
Whalen.
Yeah. No. Oh, Lieutenant Whalen. Yeah. He was the XO. He used to. He told me once he used to ride with the Angels.
Okay, no, he's the guy that got lost again. I had an email for him. His email was Cynic Man 21.
Who?
Cynic Man 21. He's a cynic. That email bounced, and the phone number is 2 phone numbers I have. Well, here's a second number. 215.
Hang on. And this is on Whalen?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the number?
237
237
5413.
5413.
And whoever has that phone number, they did.
You got the area code?
215
215
237
237 5413.
Okay, that's not in Maine, I don't think, but he lived in Maine, and they moved him somewhere. He had this other number, but the other number doesn't tell me who's answering it. It just says, leave your message.
Okay. But I'd like to get a hold of this guy Walsh, though.
Well, I would too, but there's not anything really going on. Yeah.
Yeah, but you had his number, right?
No, I had nothing. Nolan Walsh. Okay.
Jerry, before you take that screen away, I'd like to go through the A-311 and see which of my guys are still alive.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, let me go through here. I'm not that far away. Let's do another look for Walsh. Okay, these are the people named Nolan Walsh in the country. Let's delete out most of them. He's somewhere over 70 years old. So now the guy that I have on his orders, he has that's not the right guy.
Yeah, this is William P.
No. Range.
Oh,
Not,
that guy.
not Range, right? That's what we're looking for, not Walsh.
Okay, I'd like to get both of them, but yeah, Range.
Who's Walsh?
He's the medic. He was the last medic that took care of me when I got wounded.
Okay, Walsh is not a problem. 7. That is William. All right, why don't you mute yourself and call this number 770-934-0813 and tell him get his ass up on the internet. He's got the address.
But didn't you say that he didn't want anything to do with us?
No, he's a YE, not a YZ.
I got a Walsh, William P,
Yeah.
YZ.
YE.
According to what you print out.
Okay, maybe that's an old one, but when maybe
Okay, now you got a YE.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you call him up. Just put yourself on mute. Call him up and tell me why isn't he here? Okay, Eldon, let's go through your list.
Okay,
Hey, you're the CO.
right.
Um,
XO is Saul's and he
XO. Who
he's-
followed him?
sorry,
Who followed Saul's?
I don't know.
Okay. And you didn't have a capo officer.
No, I didn't. But Vernon Jackson was my team sergeant. I see he's deceased.
Do you know who the team sergeant was between Jackson and Dallas Johnson?
I don't know.
Okay.
The only names I have for sure are the ones that were there in December '66. Intel was Glenn Toom, and I see he's deceased.
Not Nolan Range.
So everybody on my team is gone except we don't know about
Range and Sass.
we don't know which Walter Fisher.
Okay, then for radio operators,
Yeah, the one at the bottom there, Walter Fisher.
Fisher. And who is his other radio operator?
The other one was hold on just a second. Well, it was Marion Kendall was in head of commo. And he's deceased.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's Walter Fisher, who I don't know where he is, and maybe James McLucky, who, again, we don't know which one we're talking about.
Well, McLucky is deceased.
McLucky is?
No.
Oh,
James V. and Donald Lucky is also deceased. Both of them are.
okay. So the only ones left on my team would be myself and John Marshall, and Walter Fisher. Now, John Marshall, you've noted that you've been in contact with.
Okay. Jim, that's Jim Poss over there, right? Jim?
John Marshall, Spec 4 John Marshall. Now, Marshall was a medic. He's not the radio operator.
Okay, Marshall.
What's AOY?
That means I have an address, but I haven't been able to confirm it.
Okay. Yeah,
S-H,
I did, the number you gave me and his address, I guess. I called that number and he was there. So,
did you?
but that was quite a while ago.
Who?
Paletti.
Yeah, Paletti. But what about the one I just gave you to call up?
Oh, that guy. It, every time I try to call it, it says a call failed.
All right. Hold on. J-O-H. Okay. Marshall. John S. Marshall.
Okay.
651
651
345
345
3531.
3531. Okay.
And I don't know. I think I talked to him recently.
You don't have a, you have an email for him?
Well, I don't trust it. It says grv@mchsi.com.
Tell me that again. My hearing's not as good as it ever was.
This email bounced.
Sorry?
This email bounced. It's a you.
Oh, it did. Okay. Well, I'll just use the phone number. I might see if I can get hold of him one day.
Hold on. Now, Terry, who did you just call?
I called Walsh, William P. Now it says you got a, you contacted him and you have an email address.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
the telephone number you gave me,
770-934-0813.
yeah, I called that and it failed.
It
I
failed.
called it several times and it failed.
How did it fail? Where's my glasses at? There they are. Trade this computer in over here. Seven 934-0813.
Yep. It failed. Call failed.
CJ Walsh.
No, William P. Walsh.
No, but his wife.
Huh?
CJ Walsh, 71.
C.J. Walsh,
71 @gmail.com.
Okay. I'll see if I can contact him through that.
Yeah, but he should have answered his phone number. I talked to him on the 6th of this month.
Well, the number you gave me, every time I call it, it says it's failed.
Mr. Sherman,
Yes,
this is Jim Poss. I just clicked in on this number.
I see you there. You were there in person before.
Yeah, we talked, you and I together and had met before.
Bill, hold on, Jim, hold on. Bill,
Okay, no problem.
there's a guy who wants to talk to you. He tried to call your number, it didn't work. Terry,
Yeah.
I've got Bill Walsh on the phone here.
And you called the same number you gave me?
The same number, and he said somebody's been calling, but every time he tries to pick it up, it hangs up.
Oh, because what I get was call failed. I'll try it again.
What's your number? And I'll tell him.
805.
Bill, here's the number for you. 805
509
509
9777.
9777. Okay. If you buy your computer, you can just come up here on the link I sent you. If you're by your computer, I sent you an email with a link to come up here. Okay, the wife's not there. Anyway, call this guy up. Terry. Yeah, Terry Lee. Yeah. When's your wife coming back? Yeah, I got her email address and I sent her the email, but she didn't tell you to go to the meeting today. So you're missing out. But meanwhile, you call Terry. If your wife shows up, beat her around the head and ears, tell her to put you on the internet. Take care. All right, bye.
He needs his wife to put him on the internet.
Yep. No, that's a common occurrence. Jim?
Yeah,
Okay, I got you. Before I had your picture, I don't know what happened to you. You just didn't talk.
Well, I don't know. I was just trying to get registered into this. So because what I've got instead of regular Gmail, the thing hookup, I've got a hotspot, so it doesn't last that long. So whatever I need to do to get that, you said you wanted to ask to verify that it was me.
No, I
calling you or something.
I know you called me. I asked you what your name was. You told me.
Okay.
All
right.
Figured out. I mean, how many Jim Postas are there out there?
I'm the only ugly one. No, that's not true. I'm still beautiful. That's all right. My age. Okay. Well, I don't need anything that I can think of, and I'm going to go ahead and get off because I've got to save my internet because I only have so much on it.
Okay. Take care.
Take care. Thank you.
Okay, well, Steve, I'll check out of here too. I'm gonna get hold of,
Was there somebody else I was look for you for?
sorry?
Was there somebody else I was going to look up for you?
The only other one was, the Walter Fisher. We didn't know, we couldn't figure out who he was out of that list you had.
Let me go over here. First of all, let me go for Nolan Range. Terry Walsh hasn't called you back yet, right? Or are you talking to him now?
I don't know what happened, but he called me, and when I answered, I got a call failed again. I don't know what the problem was. It must be my phone. I don't know what the problem is here.
You got a different phone?
I only got one phone, but I've never had a problem with it like this.
There's strange stuff. Okay, here's Nolan Range. Let's see what we got for him.
Okay, Steve, I'm gonna go ahead and check out, but keep me on the list and I'll check in next time we set it up, okay?
Hold on a minute. Let's go to the other guy.
You do good work, man. I'm proud of you. Thanks.
Who's the other guy we're looking for?
Okay.
Who was it? The one we couldn't find.
Yeah, that's
Nolan.
Nolan LW Range.
Eldon, who was the guy that we couldn't find? The other guy.
Say it again.
Who's the guy for you that we couldn't find?
That was, hold on just a second. Let me make sure I tell you right. That was John Marshall.
No, John Marshall, I gave you a number for. The guy who we had, Walter.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. It was Walter Fisher.
Walter Fisher. Okay, so let's do that. Now, That's assuming that he didn't go off and die on us.
I don't know. I don't know his middle initial. So if
I
P is,
know his middle initial. He's on the orders.
okay, Walter P. Fisher.
He's not 105. He's not 96. He's not 96. And that's our options for this bunch. So all those other guys are dead.
Oh boy.
So he's probably one of the dead ones if I cross-checked him here.
Okay.
So that's pretty well the story.
There's nobody left on my team except John Marshall and me.
And he's a questionable.
Well, I'll give him a call when I get a chance. I'm headed out of town for a week, so I've got to get.
You never got the Green Beret magazines from me. Do you remember the monthly magazines we had in Vietnam? The individual covers.
Is that a monthly publication?
Well, there were monthly. The covers here are the monthly magazines. This is a set with a whole bunch of them in there. And in your case, this is 66, which is a short year.
Yes.
2/9/19.
Well, is that something I can order?
Yeah. It's on my website there. And it's in the email. So let's go see what this says. Yeah. I think this is either an air medal or Bronze Star. Yeah, you're on the listing here. So that's the air medal, okay? So when you got the air medal, they listed it here.
Yeah, the Air Medal and the Bronze Star.
Well, this is the air medal. It's the Bronze Star is on this page, and I don't see it there. But that was on here. So anyway, that's life in the fast lane.
How do I order that?
On the letter the email I sent you,
Okay.
there's a link to that and also to the yellow books that we did.
Okay, I'll go check all that out, Steve.
The yellow books are a series of books like this.
Okay, very good then.
Bill. Yeah, he's got a problem. I don't know why. He says that he called you called him. Yeah, well, he got your call. They said the call failed. So Terry,
Yeah,
Bill's on the line here.
yeah. Also,
Make this a little louder so you can both hear each other. Go.
hey, Bill. Bill.
You can't hear him very well. I can't make this louder. Let me put it on a speakerphone. Try that. Bill, can you hear me?
Terry?
Hey, Bill. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Last time I saw you, you got shot in the throat. You and one of the ditch with me and medevac.
Yeah, I've been wanting to see you. I didn't know if you're still around. I mean, half the team is gone.
Yeah, I feel well, hell, I'll be 80 next year, so I guess, it's time.
Where are you living?
I'm glad to hear your voice, old man.
Where?
So, yeah. So, I guess I should say, what are you up to?
You're in Atlanta.
Where are you living? Bill, where are you living?
I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
In Georgia?
Yeah, Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Where do you live?
I'm in LA.
LA?
Valencia.
That's a pretty far piece.
Yeah. I got friends in Georgia that I'm tending to visit, so I get a chance. I'll come and see you too.
Okay, listen, you take care, all right?
Okay, I got your email address, so I'll email you and try to get your home address.
Okay.
Hello?
All right, take care here.
Hello?
All right, good talking to you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay. Steve
Frank.
there? Okay, listen, thank you. That's a trip.
Frank?
That was 1965 or 6, I think.
Yes. Oh, are you there? Yes.
Yeah. Listen here, he's gonna give me an email.
Okay, but,
email and she'll find
I'm on a Zoom meeting here with some people from,
Okay,
311.
Bill. I'll let you hang up now, and I'll send you an email address and
This
try to get your home address.
work for you?
Okay.
Or I'll send you a text. Maybe that'll work.
I got too many things going on at the same time.
Yeah. Okay, thanks a lot, Bill. Talk to you later.
Listen, my English ain't so good.
Hold on.
So I'm gonna have to, so listen, it's good talking to you guys, and I look forward to whatever comes up. So you take care.
You, there, 322 is having a meeting on the internet tomorrow at and that would be, noon our time.
Okay,
Did you get my email?
yeah,
Okay, it has a link on it.
geez,
Actually, if you come up on the link right now, I'm on it right now. When you talk on that, it'll be a lot easier.
the only problem is I'm not as computer literate as I should be.
All you should have to do is click on the link. If you've got a camera and a microphone built into your computer, that will do all the rest.
Yeah, I got,
Just click on the link before I go away. Click on, click.
see, my mouth is being charged. I can't get on because the mouse is, is being charged with the.
Okay, well, if you, we'll hang up, you click on the link and I'll be there. And tomorrow at 12 o'clock, you definitely should click on the link because your whole team will be there.
Okay.
But come on now so you see that it works.
All right. Let
Okay.
me see if I gotta boot up again.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. That guy's from another team. All right, Terry,
Yeah. I guess it's only you and I, huh?
it's only you and me. And I'm gonna end the video.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm just ending the video. I gotta wait on for this guy to come back and
Yeah,
Go ahead.
got it?
Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea
I sent a chest back too. I never saw any of the stuff I put in the mail to be sent back. So anything I had was gone. So I don't, Jesus, I I don't know. They usually pack up. I think, remember old Pappy Ramsey?
No,
you remember
nothing came back. Nothing came back.
I'll be damned.
And I went back again a couple years later. I went over to SOG and
Uh-huh.
nothing.
Wow. So I didn't know you were in, I was in SOG in 69.
I left in 69.
I was up at CNN.
I was at FOB1, Fubai.
I might have launched out of there. As a matter of fact, I did. Yeah.
Well, I
This
was at Fubai and I closed out Fubai.
I'll be darned.
And
Yeah, I launched out of there.
when I closed out Fubai, I went to Khartoum, CCN.
Huh.
I mean CC North, Central.
Yeah. I launched out of Khartoum also. Damn. That's been a long time ago. I'm trying to remember all this stuff going on here. Hang on a minute. My other computer's kind of dense and I'm in the middle of something here. Okay. Jesus. Oh, that's my worst thing. Okay. Anyway, there we are. So yeah, I was with I said I had the recon. I was in the recon company in CCN. I've been in RT Missouri, and then I was on RT. I led RT Louisiana, but we couldn't get in. The weather was too bad, and Pappy Grant wouldn't put us in. So we waited 4 days trying to get in. Nothing. We couldn't get in. The weather was so bad. But geez, I remember all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember that one time you and I went out. You was out with some guy, with another guy who got sick, and I had to come in to replace him.
Was that Gary Sigmund? Gary had they had a medevac him because he passed a kidney stone, and that'll knock you to your knees. There's nothing you can do with that. You gotta.
Yeah. So they pulled him out, and I dropped in to stay with you because I think that was one of your first missions.
Yeah.
And so you asked me a question. How come everybody else is when they go out, they don't make contact, but when I go out, you ask me, how come I always make contact? It's because I'm stupid, I guess.
No, you had a magnet in your ass. That's that's the way we used to explain it.
Well, I think the captain was trying to kill me because that last mission was a real bummer.
Yeah, you guys got whacked pretty good there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember we had
Go ahead.
we lost a couple of guys. I remember we had the Indige back there. There was what was one of the guys? They were in the Vietnamese special forces.
I understand he was killed.
Yeah, he was. Matter of fact, we had his body up there. We couldn't get rid of it. Couldn't get it medevac for about 6 days. And you imagine how that smelled.
Yeah, you sent him over to A Company on the finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I was in the hospital, I ran into Willie Chappell.
Yeah.
And he told me that they found 5 guys dead, hands tied behind their back and shot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's well, it's the way it was. It was that kind of a war.
You know what happened to the other American I was with?
Was that Pap Ramsey, wasn't it? Ramsey?
No, this was his first trip out. He was my replacement. I think his name was Range. Nolan Range.
Norman Range. Was he an older guy?
No, he's a young guy.
Younger.
Anyway, This was his first trip. And so apparently, Captain Robinson wanted me to take out all the people first time out.
Mhm.
So I took him on this, and it was supposed to be an easy mission, which I knew it wasn't going to be. Because I think Robinson was trying to kill me. But anyway, I told Robinson that that village was not an easy village. It was a way station that you might have 3 one day, but next day you'll have 300. But he didn't buy it. So I
Was
took
that
out.
Quan? I'm sorry, forgive me. Go ahead, finish up.
He gave me all the recruits. Everyone there was a recruit, all 25, including the SF, the Vietnamese SF guy.
Wow.
And the only experienced person I had was my interpreter. So we got in real trouble there. So anyway, the last time I saw you was when we were going back on the helicopter,
Yeah,
and you were watching me on your knees while I was sitting in the chair there.
yeah.
So it was someplace southwest of the camp.
Was that Quan Ha?
He might have been.
Quan Ha. That I went down there and got in a mess about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. Quan Ha,
But
because Quan Ha was a way station.
Yeah, it was always active.
Yeah, but
I went in there one time. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Robinson didn't understand that. He didn't understand that it was a way station that had a lot of stuff in there. But he wanted me to take out all these recruits.
There's
Yeah,
Quan right here.
That was not a good place to go.
No.
To start out.
Quan Ha was the other village we went to. That was another situation. No, look over to the southwest. It was over in that area there.
Yeah.
Down the road?
No. Okay. Go to the right. Go to the right a little more.
I can't. This is just the printed map that's on the web page.
Okay.
The road went down from heading south from Tan Lin, and it goosenecked over there, and it's somewhere. It's either here or up there. I got. Well, I tell you what, I had a bunch of them. I attacked it a couple of times.
Yeah.
And but they run off, and.
Well,
Jesus,
that's what happened to Robinson, to the captain.
Yeah.
And he says, well, it's an easy place. I said, no, it's a way station. Because one time we tracked elephants going through there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
matter of fact, yeah, I got bumped into there. And there was that Bien Lac was off to the west of us there, that big lake area where the Ziem used to hunt there. It was full of elephants and tigers and every other damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Anyway, so I got hit pretty good there.
Yeah, you did. You did. Woo.
And luckily you came by with a helicopter because the other weapons guy didn't know where he was. I had to keep on directing him where to go.
Yeah, and you were in not the greatest shape to be directing anybody.
Yeah,
I remember that.
I was forced to. I had to. Otherwise, I don't know if there was a report that was written on that one, but of course, I know it's not going to be the same report that I wrote, or that I was thinking that I would have written if I was able to.
Well, there's a lot of things went on that it could have been done better. We both know that. I mean, there's other things went on, but I did 3 tours over there. From Tan Lin, I went up to Project Delta after they got hit up at Bang Son and lost 5 guys. And I had volunteered early on, but you had to have 6 months combat experience. So I wound up there in Delta Project before I went home. I run recon there, and then came back in '69. And we did the thing at CCN, and we had a couple of teams in Central and a couple of teams in South. And then it was a 6-month number from Okinawa. And then I came back in and I was with the regulars then. So I had a couple of rifle companies after that. But yeah, that was, there's stuff went on there and that whole shebang. Man, you could eat your lunch just thinking about it all. But
Yeah.
hey, it was what it was. And it's just a damn shame the way it turned out. That's all.
Yeah, I don't have this map. Steve, could you send me this map?
It's on the website.
Okay.
It's on 311. But
Okay.
this is off the map you have.
Yeah, let me see. Okay, I'll try to find it because I was looking at it. Some of the names didn't make sense to me.
This is the map program that you have, Terry.
Okay, all right.
I'll show you how to work.
I'll try to call you and load it up.
Look, let me explain what Bill was talking about. You were at FOB1.
Yes.
You say you closed it down. Bill
Right.
came back and he was at Mobile Launch Team 1.
Oh, okay, okay.
They sort of revised their organization up there. And Bill had gone to gotten a commission somewhere along the line. And he was a recon company commander for Mobile Launch Team 1. Actually, probably for CCN.
Well, when I first got there, I was with the Hatchet Force.
Yeah, you were with the Hatchet Force and you ran recon later in Khartoum.
Yeah,
With, what is it, New York?
yeah.
That was that thing. All right, now let me see if I can find this here. M.
Hey, Bill, does that terrain look familiar to you?
Oh yeah. Okay, you know, over to the west there, like I said, there was that big lake, you know, and then it did a lot of banging down along that road. I'm trying to look at the name of the places there.
There aren't
I
any
can't read
places,
it.
there aren't any names in the places there.
Yeah.
Those are all.
So anyway, but then again, we did a lot of work up north where Lieutenant Johnson got hit. Duck something. I don't know what the place. Jesus.
Did Pete Belletti ever come back?
I haven't seen Yakabelli either. Since God, Frank and I were pretty tight, you know, for a while there. I was a lieutenant. He was a lieutenant. I was a sergeant. But Frank was good people. I really liked him.
Should have been here.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but do you remember Pete Belletti?
Who was that now?
Pete Belletti, black guy, got shot in the mouth.
Oh, he was the guy replaced, wasn't he? Pialetti?
I thought Belletti was Camo, but I don't know.
No, I think he was a medic. As a matter of fact, I think Joe Laren, the guy I went through the dog lab with, he was I think he was with him. But hell, I don't know. It's been a long time. I didn't see Joe over there.
Well, I know. See, Pete got wounded. It might have been before you got there. And
Yeah, I think.
He took a shot in the mouth,
Yeah,
cheeks,
yeah,
and he went back to Myanmar. But
yeah,
he
I think
he came to visit us at camp.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been a really nice little, you know, trip down memory lane for what it's worth.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks a lot there, Bill. I appreciate it.
Hey, listen, good seeing you, and thanks, Steve, for running interference, putting this thing together. That was really nice of him.
Hold on.
It is.
Hold on.
Appreciate it.
I'm looking through some notes over here.
So what now?
Right. How come you're not up on the website, on the Zoom meeting today? I got Bill Walsh and Terry Lee right here talking with each other, reminiscing. Your name came up. Say again? Okay. Well, I thought you might. Okay, well, take care. All right. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. That was Iacobelli. He says he doesn't remember anything. Okay, here is, I haven't finished doing the transcription. January, one CIDG company and one Arvin company attached to the district conducted a joint rice harvest operation.
Okay, to be truthful, it was more like 3 platoons of each. Because one platoon, the district chief didn't want to let go. He wanted to protect his village. And we kept one platoon back to watch to protect the SF compound. And so basically what went out was 3 platoons of each.
All right. So you see, are you reading what I've got here?
Yeah, I know. I read that too.
Okay.
Those official documents are not necessarily correct. They
That's
were just speaking in generalities.
okay. Is this is the point where you're talking about, or you want to go to the next month?
Okay, that village Quan Ha, that was the mission with one company of CIDG, one company of Rough Puff, and the district chief went on it. Captain, the team leader went on it. I went on it, and that mission, the district chief put the team leader and myself in for the Vietnamese award. We were part of the first 10 to get an award from the Vietnamese government. It was a Legion of Merit I got with the Bronze Star, and of course they followed the Vietnamese or the French way, and the captain got the Legion of Merit with the Silver Star.
Nice.
Because that's the way they did things. If an officer was there, he's only going to get something more than you, even if he didn't do anything.
Actually, they had different levels of the awards. One award, this is for officers, and this is for enlisted men for these different awards.
You know, I wish I could find the awards for that, the orders for that.
Now, I have just hit and miss pieces of awards. So,
Yeah.
My
Well,
collection.
these were Vietnamese awards. Like I said, we were the first 10, part of the first 10, and they had the Secretary of Agriculture come out to present it to us.
Nice.
So that must have been a pretty big award.
Yeah.
Was the operation you're looking for, was that in January or was that the next month?
Which one is that?
You were asking about what they wrote up for that operation. And I opened
Yeah,
up.
that was the second mission where I got wounded.
Okay, but so this report is talking about missions in December and early in January.
Right, that was the Silver Star. That was at Wei Kim and Kakan.
Okay, so this is, should I look for what I've got for February or for December?
It will be January.
This is the January report.
Well, apparently the report didn't make it up.
Okay, so it didn't.
What was the name of that village? You remember the name of the village, Bill?
Which one was that? Quan Ha?
No, that's on the other side of the road. I'm talking about where I got wounded, where that village was a way station.
I
I can't remember the name of the village.
No, I can't either. I'm getting dim. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it was way over here. It was about 3 or 4 clicks away, I think.
Which was it? Was it up? Was it north, south, east, or west of there?
Southeast, southwest.
Southwest. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a pretty bad place there. Yeah, I know. I was in one down there with I think Captain Robinson was there, and the assistant guy from the Tanlin, you know, not the guy that never showed, the head guy. What was his name again? Do you remember him? The head guy in
Yeah.
Daiwi, what? Yeah.
One thing about him, he always told me, he says, if you die, I want your boots.
Yeah. Well, that's always nice. You know, fighting over a dead guy's boots. What the hell's
Yeah,
that all?
I had a good relationship with him. I think because of that mission that we went on with him at Quang Ha that was his mission. So he's the one that put me in for the Bronze Star.
Well, that's nice. That's nice.
I don't have I haven't typed up this page here. So I can't tell, you know, what line is what, but these are the names of the Vietnamese commanders at the camps. And possibly, since it's up at the top, the 311, possibly Hai or Toy.
Oh, Daiwi Toy, was that the guy's name? Daiwi Toy, Captain Toy. He was like the assistant to.
No, the Dai Wei was the district commander.
Yeah,
Not LLDB commander, district.
No,
then he
not the LLDB commander. He wasn't the LLDB commander. He was the district commander of the whole district.
down in Tanlin District, the old French fort down below the camp.
Well, he lived, it wasn't a fort, but he lived downtown. And he had one company of rough puff protecting him, and he had the 105. He before we went on that mission in December, January, he said he couldn't protect his 105, so he sent it up to us, and we kept it up on the hill.
Yeah, we had a pair of them up there.
Yeah, well, he only had one at the time.
Yeah.
So, matter of fact, we used that to support our mission at Wei Kim.
Huh. Hui Kim, yeah. Wei Kim, with that?
Wei Kim, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was at the bridge.
Hey, I got something here. These are Ronald M. Robinson,
Yeah.
It was Captain Robinson, yeah.
Frederick Staub, Larry Ward, McMillan, Early Wine Hoover, Victor Underwood, Hurley, Hudson, Pease, Melgares, Murray, Gifford, and Sproul.
Well, if Robinson got it from Thanh Linh, a Vietnamese award, I should be on that too.
Well, this is, it looks like the action is 5/25/66, so it must be an earlier award.
Yeah.
This was later. How much earlier do I have it? So. Nichols, November 65, October 65, March 65.
Guys, I'm gonna have to phase out now.
Okay.
Good
Thanks a
talking
lot,
to you.
Bill.
Terry, listen, you look great. Hope everything continues to
Yeah,
go
how
good
come
for
you
you.
look so old and you were younger than me?
I got
What
old.
happened
You
to
did
you?
okay. You take
Huh?
care now, yeah? All right, buddy. Bye-bye now.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. That said, the Vietnamese awards I've got here are really hit and miss.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Well, that's just. Daniel Marvin. Now, I guess that's probably as far as it's gonna go.
Yeah, well, it was a try. Thanks a lot anyway. If you should find it, that'd be great.
Hold on just a minute.
Okay, Joyce, you can click out now.
Okay.
All right, Steve, thanks a lot again.